Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel Begum's Food. Today I'm going to cook marg. Yes, it is a famous lamb soup from Hyderabadi cuisine. It is usually served as starters with naan during weddings. Let's quickly go over the ingredients. I'm taking 400 grams of lamb meat with bone. It's properly washed. 4 medium sliced onions, 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste which has a bit of salt in it, 2 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. In the greens, I'm taking 1 cup of washed and chopped cilantro or coriander leaves, half cup of mint leaves that are chopped, 4 green chilies. I'm taking only 4 because these are very spicy. You can change the quantity if you want more spicy. In whole spices, I'm taking 2 teaspoons of black cumin seeds, 7 cloves, 8 cardamom pods, 2 teaspoons of black pepper powder, 2 medium-sized cinnamon sticks, and half teaspoon of black peppercorns. To increase the taste and the thickness, I am taking nuts, but if you are allergic, you can substitute with coconut milk or table cream. Here I'm taking 1/4 cup of pistachios, 1/4 cup of cashews that are roasted. But if you have raw ones, take a pan, put a little butter and roast them to this golden brown color. Then 1 tablespoon of chironji or charoli, 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds. I am taking vegetable oil for cooking. I did not measure it, but in total I'm taking 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Then 2 tablespoons of butter, which is unsalted, and 12 cups of water in total for cooking the whole soup. I'm using Instapot to do the cooking, so I will show you the settings, but you can do the cooking for the soup in a traditional cooker. I will show you the settings for the Instapot. I'm using a setting of pressure cook. In the bottom on the right, you can see the button. Then the cooking time is normal. That means 45 minutes in total time for cooking. And the pressure I'm using is high. Let's quickly put only 2 tablespoons of vegetable cooking oil into the pot. Let it warm for about a minute, then put sliced onions. We are doing this to remove the raw smell of the onions and reduce the water content from the onions. As you can see, it's taking me a little while to do this. So what I did, I transferred everything into a pan, non-stick pan, and sauteed my onions on my gas stove. You can see the light golden brown color. They are very warm. Let them cool down and then we will grind it into a paste. Until then, we will put 1/4 cup of oil into the pot and then warm it more. Now it's time for us to put all the whole spices into it. We're doing this step so the spiciness, the aroma of the spices are left into the oil in which we are going to cook the soup. Just make sure you don't burn the spices. So please use a spatula or a spoon and stir it very quickly. After it's done, now it's time for us to put the ginger garlic paste. The ginger garlic paste usually has a raw smell, so it's always best to cook it in oil before you're pouring anything else into it. We don't want to burn the ginger garlic paste, so mix it really quick. Now we can put salt and turmeric powder. Yes, again, the turmeric also has raw smell, so never put turmeric directly into water or into any cooking recipe. So just cook it in the oil and then pour it. You will see the difference. So everything is properly cooked. Now it's time for us to put the meat. Make sure you coat the meat well with the spices and cook it for some time so that the water content of the meat is gone. Mix it really well. I'm going to cook for about 3 minutes and I will show you in steps. So this was about after 1 minute. And after 2 minutes, you will see the meat is well coated. Now it's time for us to put the grinded onion paste. Now let's put the onion paste into it. Mix really well. After mixing, we are going to do the same cooking time of 3 minutes. You have to do the cooking until the raw smell of onions is gone, and also you will see the oil on the top. Here you can see. Now let us put the greens. First I've put chilies, then mint leaves, and then cilantro. We are putting greens because we are going to get the color of greens into the soup. We are not using red chili powder. We are only using green chilies and black pepper powder for the spices. So make sure that you put good quantity of cilantro and also mint leaves. Leave it for some time. Let it cook for about 1 minute. You can smell the cilantro and mint. Now pour the water. I took total 12 cups, but I'm only going to put 11 cups of water into the pot. It's going to serve 5 to 6 people for one serving. But if you want to add more meat, you can do that. We are not that foodie, so I have only taken 400 grams. After pouring water, mix really well. Then close the lid and let it pressure cook for about 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, you will see that the meat will be half done. As many of you might not know about the settings, I will quickly take a minute and show you. So I've used pressure cook setting. You can see on the screen, the normal is highlighted, normal cooking time. I have reduced the time to 25 and the pressure is high. Until then, we will not waste time. Quickly grind our nuts into a paste. You can add some water to make it a paste. Okay, after 25 minutes, you see that the meat is half done. You can see the green color. Now pour the paste into it. Mix really well. We don't want the paste to go at the bottom and get burned. We want the soup to become more thicker and have more taste and flavor to it. Don't worry about the curd-like pieces. This is because I've put the cold paste into the hot soup. Don't worry, we need to cook it more. So you can see my meat is half done. Now I'm going to close the lid. Cook it on pressure cook for about 20 minutes more. As you can see, I'm mixing it really well. So after 20 minutes, you can see how the soup is your beautiful green color. I can smell the cilantro, mint leaves. You can see my meat is tender. You can see this thick soup. Now it's final time to pour the last ingredient, that's butter. It's optional. If you don't want more calories, you can avoid butter. Now it's time for us to eat. So it tastes well with any flatbread. I have used naan, which is actually roasted with butter. Here you can have a look. It is really beautiful. So guys, if you like my recipe, please do like, share, subscribe, and do not forget to comment. See you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.